This Coast to Coast Entertainment Network program is brought to you by Beside Me Bracelets. Our bracelets are handmade for any occasion. Use the promo code Coast to Coast for 15% off. Visit their website at besideme.com. Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry. With 24-hour shopping available, use the code 160920 and show her some love, like she showed us. Reaper Apparel Company, a commitment to live your most authentic way every single day. Visit reaperapparelco.com for more information and a look at all of their apparel offerings. And by Good Day Embroidery, your local source for custom embroidery, screen printing, and more. Log on to gooddayembroidery.com for more information.
Night on Raw, here on a Monday night. Here I am, Crispy Bacon. Welcome to Between the Ropes here on Coast to Coast Entertainment Network. I am with Big B. How you doing, Big B?
Oh, I'm doing good. Yeah, what a night! Monday Night Raw. We'll definitely be talking about it, but yeah, it was a good night.
Yeah, it was definitely a good night. A lot of things happening. We'll get to it here in a minute. We also have Kevin with us. How you doing, Kevin?
Oh, we're doing pretty good. We had a lot of emotions going on in Monday Night Raw tonight. A little bit of happiness, a little bit of sadness, but always a good night to talk some wrestling.
Yeah, there's happy emotions, sad emotions. We cried for happy, cried for sadness. But he's not gone yet until a couple more weeks, which is the sad part. But today was pretty much to honor Cena, at least for the first 15, 20 minutes of the show. It is in Boston, Massachusetts, his home state, or city and state. And Triple H kind of kicked things off. Cena came out, and he made an announcement first of that for Saturday night's main event. It's basically his night. His on the main roster, his match is the only match on the card. The rest will be NXT matchups going up against main roster talent. So as far as that goes, as far as main roster, he is the only match for that night, which is good. I mean, honoring the up and comers just like he did, or they did to him. Then Dominic came out and he basically picked a fight with John Cena. And if you watched Raw, you know how that went. But long story short, Cena is now your Intercontinental Champion. So you haven't been on for a while, Kevin. What's your thoughts?
Oh, man, am I happy. Let me tell you, I am happy to see Dominic Mysterio in the losers column and titleless from WWE. I know he still has the AAA championship, but I am glad he is no longer the Intercontinental. And it felt good. It felt good to see.
That's what I gotta say.
Felt good to see. Yeah. Big B, what else do you got?
Yeah, I mean, when the match was announced, what's that?
I was gonna say there's probably more, but
yeah, no. When the match was announced, I kind of turned to my son and said, "Cena's winning tonight." He's like, "No, he's not." I was just like, "Just watch. He's gonna win tonight. He's gonna hold on to the title because that'll be whoever beats him will now be the Intercontinental Champion." So, but no, it was a good match. Fairly clean match until the end, which they paid a little homage to Eddie with the fake chair shots. But no, it was a good match. Props to Cena. He becomes the Grand Slam champion, whatever, so
yeah.
But, yeah. So it was a good match.
It was a good match. Glad he is now finally a Grand Slam champion. We'll see how that goes down the line. The tournament for the last time is now has officially kicked off. You had Rusev versus Damian Priest today, kicking off the tournament. Rusev won that match against Damian Priest. Are you happy with that decision? We'll go to Big B first.
Yeah, because I mean, we all know that Cena had a bigger rivalry with Rusev, probably one of his top 10 over the US title over the years. So it was nice to see him move on. A little shocked. I mean, not too much, but a little shocked that Damian didn't win. But I mean, if you're looking at rivalries, then that definitely was the way to go. So and it was a good match up until little eye gouging.
Yeah, that's definitely not good. I don't recommend that to anybody. Kevin, what do you think?
You know, to be honest, I'm not surprised they had Rusev win. Mostly because Rusev and Penta have been going at Dom for several weeks now for that title. So now that Cena's the champion, it made plenty of sense to have Rusev go in there and win it. But overall, it was a great match. Enjoyed every minute of that match. It's always good to see two bigger names go at it there. But yeah, it doesn't bother me who won that match. You guys know how I am bringing in talents. If you're gonna bring them in, obviously you're gonna want to push them.
Yep.
Like I said, I enjoyed the match. So it was pretty entertaining.
It was entertaining, and we don't even know when the title is going to be up for grabs. Either it's going to be Survivor Series or Saturday Night's Main Event. One of the two. We don't know. Well, I guess we'll know next week, maybe. And then the other matchup you had in the tournament was Shinsuke Nakamura and Sheamus. I don't think this one is a surprise that Sheamus wins. Kevin, what do you think?
Nakamura is actually one of my favorite wrestlers, active wrestlers right now. So I was a little upset that he didn't win it. But again, like Brandon said, if we're going by rivalries, John Cena and Sheamus did have rivals. They were a rival back then. And I think since it's the farewell tour and it's the farewell tournament, it makes sense to put a rival to win it.
I agree. Thomas is saying good evening.
Good evening, Thomas.
Good evening. What do you think, Big B?
Yeah, this one again wasn't too big of a shocker. I think if we're going by rivalries. John Cena had a rivalry with Sheamus, so it definitely was a good match. I think it's going to be Sheamus versus Rusev next week or whenever,
Right.
so that will be another banger of a match. Maybe not next week, maybe the week after, because they announced a couple more matches for next week. So definitely can't wait for that match.
It's going to be a banger, as Sheamus would call it.
Yep.
Yeah, you have Rusev and Sheamus going at it next week for that tournament, which is interesting because I believe they were faction partners because they had the League of Nations.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They're a part of with Wade Barrett, Sheamus, Rusev, and so you do have that. other matchups you had The Miz versus Jey Uso. I think The Miz will win that one.
That's on
Valiant
SmackDown.
Knight
Though.
versus eight.
Yeah, that's happening on SmackDown. I think.
Yeah,
I
that's
believe it.
on
Yeah.
SmackDown. Yeah.
Okay. So over on Raw, you have Devon Evans and Gunther. That one should be fun. And then you have Solo Sikoa going up against a mystery opponent. Now keep in mind, this is in New York, Madison Square Garden. Who do you think it'll be?
Ooh,
You know
that's
what?
tough.
You know what? I got. I'm going based off, just recent with John Cena stuff. I'm gonna go Jacob Fatu.
Ooh.
I think it's
No.
Solo versus Fatu.
Oh, okay. That could be something. That I
What?
kind of like that matchup.
Me, that doesn't make
God,
sense.
it's
Who do you
in
think,
New
DP?
York, Madison Square Garden. Solo versus. God, I honestly, I don't know. I mean, do you bring? I mean, is it too early in the matchups to bring back somebody that's not on the roster already, like Cordova or Edge? Christian. I know, or not Christian. Chris Jericho, but yeah, I actually kind of like that Fatu one. I think Fatu versus Solo. I think that one might be a good matchup.
Because Cena did have that little rivalry with Fatu. I almost think it was like around the Rumble, wasn't it? It was around the Rumble time.
I think he's had something with them.
I don't
So yeah,
know.
that'll be definitely an interesting matchup there. So
I'm thinking
I definitely
Cardona,
like
if
that.
anything.
You're thinking Matt Cardona, huh? Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
when it makes sense, I mean, he does say that he's from
Long Island.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only way I would go with Cordova, being that he's from Long Island. I think that makes sense.
You think he comes back with the Zack Ryder music?
No.
I don't know. He's definitely
maybe for a split second, but I don't think so because he was in NXT and he just went with what he had.
Yeah, he's in NXT. He's been in TNA. So yeah, I think he goes. I think he goes with what he's been coming out to.
Oh.
He may. Like Chris said, they may do a quick, 10 seconds of it. But I bet you, if it is him, he comes out to that music.
But hey, I wouldn't be upset. With whatever they decide to do.
Yeah.
Let's see. For some reason, WWE doesn't have all the matches posted yet, but
wasn't there was another one with the mystery opponent too, wasn't there? There was two.
Yeah, that's on SmackDown.
Yeah, that's on SmackDown.
Yeah. Who is it? Who's got the mystery opponent?
LA Knight.
LA Knight.
I'm trying to think who that's going to be now.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not going to be Gunther.
Okay, where's SmackDown at?
Good question. I don't know where SmackDown is this week. Thomas, if you're around, where's SmackDown?
Thomas is asking, does Joe Hendry get two chances?
No, that's the big name that everybody's thinking about on SmackDown. It's Joe Hendry.
It's in Albany, New York.
Albany, so they're going back to
Jordan can do. Okay, so Cardona could be there too.
Yeah, Cardona's going to be one of the two.
You think Joe Hendry's the other one?
Joe Henry's got.
No.
God, I don't know really. I mean, now that he just formed that tag team on NXT with what's her name, so I don't
Thea
know.
Hill.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see him trying to push 2 titles on him. But I've been wrong
Unless
before. I mean, we've all been wrong before. So
What about like
True.
a Trick Williams?
see that would be something. See, that's what I think that they gotta they keep saying Josh keeps saying that he wants somebody that is like him,
Doesn't
that
work
comes
there.
in and tries to get their fight. Trick Williams would be a guy. Ethan Page.
Obafemi?
Femi, yeah. There's a lot of people that it could be.
What about Mike Santana
Ooh.
from TNA?
Santana would be another good choice. I like that Santana choice too, but I don't know.
Is he from
I
New
don't.
York area.
Oh yeah.
All right. Here's another question. Do we see R-Truth in this tournament?
Yes.
He's already been mentioned that he will be in the tournament.
Oh, he will? Okay. I guess
Yeah.
I haven't seen
They
anything
did
about that.
Last week they had a backstage segment when they were doing the lottery. He brought his own.
Yeah, he brought the balls in to give to Pierce, and Pierce it's like balls already in there, and Archer's fine. I don't want you touching my balls in, and so yeah, R-Truth will be in it. I don't see him coming close on winning it, but he'll definitely be in it.
Yeah, Thomas is saying one of the mystery opponents has to be Oba. I almost said Omos. Imagine that.
I think it's not going to be the 2 that are right now. I think the 2 that are now, I think we nailed it. We nailed it for at least one of them. I think is going to be
Cardona.
Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
But I really don't think it's Cardona versus Solo. I think it's going to be I want to say Fatu because he's been injured, right? And Solo took him out.
Yeah, I mean it could be. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. I think we're definitely. I think we hit one of the 2 mystery people. I think it's going to be Cardona. Probably tomorrow.
What should be?
I mean, LA versus Cardona, or on Friday. I mean,
You know what sucks? I don't got SmackDown, so I won't be able to watch it. I'll have to try to find like a legal stream usage to stream it.
Why don't you have why you can't YouTube TV?
No, I use Netflix for Raw.
yeah, Raw's on. Oh
Yeah.
Netflix on Raw, but if you got Hulu, SmackDown's on Hulu.
Oh, I might have my buddy come over then. Have him let me use his Hulu. I'd be like, hey Kyle, get over here. Let me use your Hulu quick. I gotta see this mystery opponent.
You also had Stephanie Vakir and Raquel for the Women's World Championship. Stephanie retained. Good decision, bad decision, Big B.
Well, after seeing what happened at the end, it was a good decision because now that just set up a rivalry. I think overall it was a good decision. I'm not saying Raquel's not main event title contending or title holder material. I just don't think they know what they want to do with her. Judgment Day is kind of failing. her and Perez are a pretty good tag team. I can see them keeping them there. So, but I think overall the match was good. The heel turn at the end was kind of unexpected. I didn't think it was going to happen this early, but it just shows you it's going to set up a title match with her and Bella.
It definitely will. And Thomas has a suggestion, Kevin. If you get a VPN, which I did as well, you can watch SmackDown on Netflix. You can also
That's
watch
actually true.
NXT. Yes,
Wow. Okay. Then I'll
and
have to get a VPN.
you can watch everything on Netflix.
So like
Whatever
just
you want.
just get a VPN app or what?
It's like a service,
Oh, okay.
but you can connect to any country that has the Netflix capability, like UK or Canada or whatever.
All right,
and get
you
it
guys
that
will
way.
have to explain that a little bit more to me when we get off the show. I'll
Uh-huh.
figure that out.
Yeah. But no, Stephanie retained, and we'll see what happens going forward with that. Main event wise, you had the, I guess, Allies of Convenience, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss going up against the Kabuki Warriors. And surprisingly, we get a title change out of it. Kabuki Warriors are your new women's tag team champs.
Oh, we got something more than just the title change out of this match. But Kevin, go ahead.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so
I
I
missed this match.
am very upset because my girl Alexa Bliss is no longer champion. But yes, what Brandon is saying, that what we got more out of as that Nia Jax and Lash Legend helped the Kabuki Warriors win that match. And then we got the War Games set up. So we have the Kabuki Warriors with Lash Legend and Nia Jax. And then we have Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley for the women's War Games. So now that leads me to another question is, now do we see Alexa Bliss join the Wyatt Six?
Ooh.
Not right now.
Not yet?
I don't think the Wyatt Six are involved in War Games.
No, he'd say does Lexa, do they start tearing her towards war or after War Games, tearing her to join the Wyatt Six? I can see maybe after, but it'll be after they get their rematch because they're going to get a title shot rematch. Overall, the match was good. I actually kind of like this Nia Jax Lash Legend team. I think they're overdue for a powerhouse women's team. I think they could have done this with a few other girls. But I think we all know Nia Jax is still what they consider raw, makes a lot of mistakes, but I think a tag team's definitely the way they need to take her. This team is going to be dangerous. I can't wait to see what they do with this tag team.
Yeah, so on the women's side, they're looking for one more person each.
Yeah, no, it might be 4-on-4. I think they're gearing towards
No,
more.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. It says, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and one TBA versus Kabuki Warriors, Asuka, Kairi Sane, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, and one TBA.
Oh, so they're going to go 5-on-5. Okay.
So that leads to the next question: who are those two mystery to be announced?
Oh.
I'm honestly, do we go Bailey?
I think you go Bailey for Flair's side,
Yep.
and God, I don't know. I know. I mean,
Or do you go a
You could go.
Lyra Becky
You could
Lynch?
go. You could go Bailey. Bailey for the Oscar side.
nah, Bailey's not going to turn. Nah, they just turned her into a face. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Bailey for one.
Do you go Becky Lynch?
No.
If no, that wouldn't make sense either. If Becky ends up losing that title,
Well, she's got a title match against Maxine Dupree next
Yeah.
week.
What about Nikki Bella?
Ooh, Stephanie Vaquer, Nikki Bella.
that could be
Actually,
something.
you know what? I think that's what it's gonna be.
That could be
Stephanie
something.
Vaquer with Nikki Bella. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Nikki Bella on the heel side, and then Vaquer on the that could work.
They need. Thomas is saying they need to keep Charlotte and Alexa together.
I do. I think they got to keep them two together for a little bit longer. Let them get their title rematch, and then if it doesn't work out or they don't retain, then you put Alexa with the Y6. I think right now, I think the whole Y6 kind of scrapped for a little bit. I know they've shown up a couple times.
They're champions right now too, aren't they?
They are champions, but they got to defend those titles sooner than later. So, what else we got, Chris?
Well, we talked about it. Nikki Bella did turn heel after her match, and I think everybody was kind of surprised on that.
Yeah, I was. I should say I'm surprised it happened right now. Last week it kind of was hinted towards it. I'm like, okay, so a couple more losses here, Nikki's gonna snap or something. So
I kind of, I'm surprised. Like you said, I'm surprised it happened this early. But they kind of hinted at it. What was it? It might have been. Was it last week or a week before? She's like, being a champion, it puts a target on your back, so you got to watch your back. No matter who it is. And I'm just like, oh god, yep, she's turning.
yeah,
and just because watching for so long, you can just how WWE kind of runs their stuff now.
Yep.
So I knew it was bound to happen. I wasn't expecting it to happen that early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just going through. Yeah. After the match, she attacked Stephanie Vaquer. Who knows what will happen with that? That's pretty much all of Raw. And
Yeah, that
like
was
you guys
that
said,
was a better match.
too.
But let's talk about the other War Game match that they have started to assemble, and that happened at the beginning of the show. Well, I guess it was final when they had the backstage interview, but you're going to have on one side, you're going to have Division with Logan Paul so far, and then you're going to have them go up against Cody, CM Punk, and Jey Uso. So, how do we think that is going to round out? Who do we think is going to be added, Kevin?
So me and Chris, we were talking about this backstage. But Chris, the more I think about it now, I don't know how bad he's injured, but I think Brock Lesnar is going to join the Vision. Yeah. He's going to be their fourth member. But here's a plot twist. I think Seth Rollins joins the other team. Seth Rollins on the other team?
Man. It makes sense.
He's legit hurt.
I mean, I think he's legit hurt too, but it does make sense if he's ahead of schedule on returning. I mean, you got to figure Roman's got to be involved somehow. Brock on the Vision side, I like that. I know there was some steam, through Facebook and all that other stuff. A lot of people thought Austin Theory might join. So maybe you get Austin Theory on one side, you get Grayson Waller on the other side. It'll be interesting to see how they build this up. I'm glad they're finally building things up. So
Yeah, what you got? 2 weeks to go.
So not to spoil anything for you, Thomas.
Beforehand.
Cody showed up to pay tribute to congrats John Cena on his last time on Raw in Boston, and then CM Punk had a promo. Logan Paul came out saying he sees a whole new vision. Then the Vision came out. They're about ready to attack CM Punk 3-on-1. Jey Uso came out. And then they started brawling. Then Cody finally came out. And then Nick Aldis made it. Or not Nick Aldis. Pierce made it. Adam Pierce actually called William Regal. And he said we can sell it at War Games. So far we got 3-on-3 at War Games.
Brandon, here's another thing that me and Chris P. Bacon were talking about backstage. You'll remember we said Randy Orton and turning on Cody after the match.
Like if he joined Cody's side.
Yeah, if he joins Cody's side and then you start a Randy Orton Cody Rhodes feud.
Yeah, that could be a possibility. I could see that. I don't know the status of, I think Kevin Owens still out there. I think that's far-fetched return. But it has to, the Vision, you got to look at the Vision as being new. So, newer guys. So maybe they go young. Maybe they bring in Carmelo Hayes and then Miz joins the other side. Maybe they call up Trick Williams to join the Vision. So it'll be interesting to see how they propel that side of War Games.
I think Jey Uso's undefeated in War Games matches.
Well, yeah, that's
not that matters, but
Chris, you bring up a good thing. If this is how they're building War Games, it'll be interesting to see who does come out ahead. Because if they go the way I'm looking at it, the way I would look at it, I got the young guys at the Vision. I got to bring in the vets on the other side. So,
here's another way you can go about it. If you say you do want Roman involved, do you just bring in Roman and Jimmy?
You could.
Yeah, you could do that. You bring in Roman and Jimmy, and then you bring in, maybe you bring in 2 MFT guys on the Raw side, on the Vision side. That kind of makes a little sense there.
Like
what about Sammy?
Nah, honestly, can't say no on Sammy, but I don't think so. I don't think we get a Sammy in War Games this year.
Never know.
I wonder if you just bring in.
You're definitely
bring in Brock and Theory, like it's all been hinted at. I wonder if you just bring those 2 in for the other team for the Vision.
I really do think Brock's a shoe-in to be on the Vision side. I think you got Brock. And then, like I said, to me, the Vision is a spin-off of, I'll say it, I think it's going to be a spin-off of the NWO, where they're trying to promote these young guys. So,
right.
So I think you bring Brock in as maybe the Hogan. You got the young guys in as Hall. I mean, granted, Hall and Nash weren't that young, but you got the Hogan as the leader, bringing in the young talent in. Yeah, I can see. I think Brock's for sure. Nobody on Raw had any interactions. No, MFTs weren't even there. I didn't see anybody. So
Yeah, no one had interaction with them.
yeah, they weren't there.
Now tomorrow, next week there will be.
I was really hoping
Hello,
we were going to
Sikoa.
get a Wyatt 6 versus the Vision War Games. I was really hoping that's what we were going to get.
I think
that was the plan.
It was either that or it was Y6 versus the well. I really think, and of course somebody will probably tweet it out or report. I think the original plan I think we saw was the Vision versus Roman Reigns, CM Punk, in a group of those guys. And of course, Seth gets hurt, so they got retract. Then I think it was Y6 versus the MFTs. And then they got to retract that because Bo Dallas hasn't been around. So this is probably the third or fourth drawing of what the War Games should look like.
Mm-hmm. Question, and this might sound dumb, but I haven't heard of it. Who's the MFTs again?
Solo's group, the old Bloodline. They changed their name.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. So just pretty much the old Bloodline.
Yeah. Well, it's Solo's Bloodline. It's
okay.
Yeah. So I'm disappointed that the MFTs aren't in War Games. I am too. I mean, granted, Thomas, we all know that things can change between now and then. Something could happen to bring them back in. Right now, they probably just got written off because of the Y6 thing.
Yeah, with Rotunda.
Yeah.
Which I think that could have happened. So you're talking about Last Legend earlier. She made the move from NXT to SmackDown. So she's a full member.
Yep. Nope. I like that pairing. I like that pairing with her and Nia Jax. I think that tag team could go places if they're booked right. Definitely gonna be a dangerous team. This is something I wish they would have done. I know they kind of hinted a little bit towards it when Shayna Baszler and
Zoe Stark.
Rodriguez, or not Rodriguez, Rousey were to get there. I think they're kind of So I think this team's gonna be bad. Yeah, they're called Thomas. The Family Tree is how they're called.
Yep.
So
my family tree, MFT. They call it both.
Yep.
But speaking of war games or a type of war games, AEW is having Blood and Guts Wednesday.
Is that going to be on ESPN?
No, that's on TNT.
Oh, AEW,
yeah.
AEW like to run these little TV pay-per-views for like 2 weeks where they'll have some big pay-per-view matches.
Oh, this is only for 1 week, but
is it 1 week? Typically, it's 1 or 2. But also NXT has some good matches coming up too.
Next week for the next 2 weeks, it's going to be Gold Rush.
Yeah.
Every title from NXT, Evolve, TNT or TNA, and AAA will be up for grabs.
Yeah.
Oh, so you mean to tell me I can see Dominic maybe lose his title again?
No, I think. Let's see here. Let's see. I got the card
for Gold Rush. You have the mixed tag titles up for grabs, which is held by Chelsea Green and Ethan Page.
Yeah, whatever. Did she get released from WWE?
No, Chelsea Green is still on the roster.
Oh, okay. I just haven't seen her in a while.
They won. They won mixed tag team titles
And she
over in
actually just
Triple A.
retained the Intercontinental title the U.S. title on
US.
SmackDown. Yeah.
Yeah, she won it again.
Yep.
Oh, she won it back from Julia?
Yeah. Yep.
But only because I think they want to have double champs.
Yeah.
Have Ethan
Oh,
Page
okay.
and her be double
Yep.
champ.
Yep. They're gonna try to promote that a little bit, but the matches so far for it's Blake Monroe. She faces who knows yet, be determined. Zarya is facing somebody to be determined for the women's speed championship. And then it'll be Jordan versus Grace versus Lee, triple threat for the NXT or TNA championship, and then of course Chris Metzen, Ethan Page, and Chelsea Green versus Joe Henry and Hale for the Triple A mixed tag title.
I'm calling it. Hendry's winning that.
Yeah,
I heard somebody from TNA leak that he's going to be on NXT coming up, like permanently.
Yeah, I mean that's what the talk was.
One of the commentators did. He made it. But no, and I got my channels wrong for AEW. It's on TBS and HBO Max.
Yes. Yeah.
Thomas says, you don't go to SmackDown, so you aren't able to see Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a lot of good stuff going on in wrestling. We don't know if Edge is going to get.
So.
What'd you find, Big B?
Oh, this was last year. I'm just like, they're hinted to another return to Minnesota here. So,
you're like, yes.
I was just looking. I'm just looking to see if we're missing anything. But
Brandon, are you going to? You still looking for SummerSlam?
Possibly.
Yeah, because I know we're starting to save up for that. We're starting to save up for it now.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Okay, I got one for you, Big.
Yeah. What's up?
How was your NXT house show?
That's Thursday.
Oh, this Thursday? I thought it was last Thursday.
Nope, this Thursday. The 13th. Yeah, well, that's what I was looking for to see if they're promoting anybody coming. So,
he's gonna start looking for his cards.
So it looks like they're reporting that Thursday we'll see NXT live in St. Paul featuring NXT champ Ricky Saints, women's champ JC Jane, as well as Solo Riku, Ethan Page, Lola Vice, and the winner of last year's men's deadline, Olafemi. So,
you better bring your cards, Brandon.
Well, we are sitting front row, so yeah, we're gonna have our cards definitely.
Especially that Oba Femi cards, because when he gets called up the roster, he's gonna be a big name.
Yeah. We'll see. But so anything, what else we got to talk about?
I didn't really have anything else. If anybody else does.
Yeah, that's what I'm just looking to see if we have any news or anything.
He said he said I made a comment about the MFT War Games opponents.
I made an MFT. Oh, yeah, he had a comment there. You could have had Rowan, Loomis, Grace, Sami Zayn, and Phoenix. Yeah, I think that's what it was going to be. Maybe not Phoenix involved, but this comment right here. Let's show it there. That's who I think. I think Sammy.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely think it was going to be that. But of course, we know what happened to, or the health condition of Rotunda, so I kind of pulled Bo Dallas out of there. But yeah, they still could have had it. So,
But I still think too, if you want to kind of make it up, you could do a 5-on-5 the night before Survivor Series, like a Survivor Series style match with
yeah,
both teams.
yeah, they could possibly still do that way.
They need to bring back the freaking elimination tag matches.
Yeah, I
kind of like the War.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I like the War Games better.
I like the War Games as the main event part of it, but I do like the little 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 elimination style tags. I mean, they can still throw one or two of those in there.
Because I used to like when they used to do Team SmackDown and Team Raw, and they would have captains.
Actually, I think in recent years. Oh, sorry, guys. I think in recent years, the year that they had NXT invade SummerSlam, I think was or Survivor Series was one of the best ones they've had.
Where they had NXT versus Raw versus SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think that was a good one. So.
Oh, one thing I heard this one. Pretty much WWE wants to somewhat erase Vince McMahon and, scrap, besides the big 4 pay-per-views, just scrap all of the pay-per-view titles and make new ones. Or most of them.
Really?
So what, they would keep, Rumble, WrestleMania, Money in the Bank, and Chamber, or what?
No, they would keep
WrestleMania,
Rumble,
Survivor Series, SummerSlam, and
the Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So
I've heard they've been thinking about that for a while on trying to scrap them all and just maybe do the four and then maybe one every so often. But
what would you even rename Money in the Bank?
I think you keep Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Mark Shapiro made that comment.
I don't know, but
oh yeah, he works for WWE.
Mm.
Mark Shapiro.
Yeah. But again, money talks. I mean, they don't want to lose, too much steam. They don't want to lose that revenue. I mean.
But they don't want to lose fans either, so lower that revenue.
But that's the thing too. I mean, you go to some of these events, and especially the events that aren't in big cities. You always see the pictures. Oh, look at the crowd's only 60% full here, and 40% full at this city. I mean, I think they got to relook at their ticket prices. I mean, that's just me though.
Yeah.
I know these are very off. These are probably like almost 0%. But what are the chances we see, like, The Rock or Triple H in this tournament? I know Triple H is retired from the ring.
0. Negative.
Yeah,
both of them, huh?
I will say you could never say 0. I mean, yes, Triple H hasn't been in the ring for a while. I would say that's a 0. The Rock.
That's one of
He's
John
finishing
Cena's
up
biggest
filming.
rivals.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Rock's
but
still
he's
gonna fuck
finishing.
with
He's finishing up filming. A movie. I know it's a movie, but
it. Yeah,
he should be done like in December, I think.
yeah. The only one that I want to see have anything to do with John Cena's last match that they haven't said anything about yet is Kurt Angle. I know he can't wrestle. I don't want him to wrestle. I want him to cut a
Be there.
promo with Cena, be there, be the
Put him
special
on.
guest referee. Something. I think
Here's what.
that would be good closing.
Here's what you do. Here's my, I guess, dream commentary team or something. Saturday night's main event. The Undertaker and Kurt Angle.
Some people, funny thing you brought that up because some people brought that name up too. Undertaker. Undertaker's not going to wrestle
I won't
this tournament.
Listen, I won't complain. I will not complain if I get to see that man. If I get to see that man wrestle again, I will not complain.
No. I mean, Taker has said many times in many interviews his wrestling career is over, but he's not afraid to take a call, and if it works out, he will get into shape. I mean, yes, he has stated that, but I don't see him in this match.
Wow. So he said it's not going to be Copeland, Angle, Jericho, Taker, Hunter, or Rock. I honestly think we're going to see
Hunter
Jericho
Rock, I don't
and
see.
Edge. I think we see both of them.
Thomas, and I wasn't saying that I wanted Angle. I didn't say I wanted Angle in the ring. Angle can't wrestle. I think he's made that clear. I want to see a part of it. Somehow, like I said, a special guest referee, a promo he cuts before the match with Cena, somewhere like that. He has to be a part of this last match. Somehow. Copeland, Edge.
They're still under contract.
Because you got to remember, Edge took the spinner belt off of him. Jericho had a good feud with them. So I think those two have to be in it somehow if their contract is up or if AEW allows them to go and partake in this. I know you do. We just want to be
selfish. Yeah.
All right, here we go, Brandon. The mystery opponent, MJF.
Yeah, no, that ain't happening.
If they did like a Survivor Series between AEW and WWE, I wouldn't mind seeing The Miz versus MJF.
Oh God, The Miz doesn't stand a chance.
That would actually be. That could actually be a heck of a promo between them two. I mean,
they're similar characters, except because of AEW's ratings and all that, like rating system.
Yeah,
he's a little more edgy, but they're similar.
You think MJF ever gets brought up to main roster?
He is on main roster. Oh, like WWE?
Yeah, you ever think he comes up to WWE?
No. He was at one point, though. He was in WWE.
He was a backstage hand, yeah.
Well, he tried out for Tough Enough, I think.
He goes to WWE if he feels he's worth more than AEW can pay him or is willing to pay him. I mean, but that's the thing is AEW can't lose people they've homegrown. I mean, if they want to get over, they gotta keep those people around and grow them, and then capitalize on somebody that WWE let go. That's a big name, aka like WCW did when Hogan went there.
The only reason I bring up MJF is because I remember he was cutting a promo. I don't know if it was against Cody Rhodes or CM Punk, and he's like, it's either the "you can't see me, man" or something else, and he hinted at John Cena. So
yeah. They've been doing those bickering back and forth. AEW will cut a hint to WWE will do the same thing. I mean, You know, I mean, we saw that between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes where they bickered back and forth, and or somebody bickered with him about how he took his ball and left to another company and
Mhm.
couldn't.
Oh, that was Seth and Punk, I think.
This one right here, yeah,
Yeah.
Ricky Sage, yeah, that one. I was surprised they let him go. 'Cause I thought he could have definitely been a big name there to grow upon.
When we had Cody Rhodes, maybe Jericho, they're not really homegrown as far as like up and coming wrestlers, but they grew in AEW
Well, I think
and
Cody
they left.
grew. Cody grew when he left, and he went to TNA for a little bit, did the indie scenes, and then got into business with AEW. So I think Cody leaving better him as a entertainer, performer, uh,
Stardust.
promoter of himself. I mean, look at Karrion Kross. Look at Cardona. I mean, he doesn't want to sign anywhere for long term because he's doing well promoting himself. You know.
One thing I heard Cardona wants to do, he doesn't want to, like, he doesn't mind wrestling if he wants to wrestle, but he wants to do, like, a WrestleMania for indie stars. Like, Indie
Yeah,
Mania or something like that.
yeah. He wants to he wants to have something like that. I heard something like that. He is one that he is he likes the indie scenes. You know.
You know, the more that we're talking, I keep sitting here thinking of names that John Cena had, you know, rivals with or, you know, tag teams with that he could, you know, that there's a slight possibility. I know they're very low, but
Ryback? I'm just kidding.
Ryback is one of them. And listen, I watch him on TikTok. He goes live and he says, "Yes, I will return to the ring one day, but I'm not telling anybody when."
Yeah. Nobody wants him.
But hey, I want to see Ryback return. That'd be crazy. That'd be loud.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what about like a Big Show?
He's not. He can't wrestle really.
Really?
Not to my knowledge.
The only guy that I'm actually kind of intrigued of seeing in this tournament, and he's made a post on it, is Bully Buchanan's son, who said he wants
from
to be in this tournament.
NXT.
From NXT. Yep.
Who's that?
I can't remember his name.
Let me pull it up here. Not Bully. What is his name? Buchanan. NXT, WWE, NXT. This is Bull. Buchanan.
Santino Marella?
No.
No. Although they had a good rivalry, sort of.
That'd be funny. I just want to see that man come in the Rumble again.
Yeah.
That'd be
Well,
so
I can't
funny.
find it. Thomas, you're around. Who is Bull Buchanan. It's Brooks Johnson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brooks Johnson. That's his son, and he said he wants to. Since he ruined his dad's career, he wants to be his last match. So,
Wow.
yeah.
I know he used to be in a. Weren't they a tag team in WWE before?
He was a tag with
I remember Fallon Henley. She used to be in WWE as well, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
And
She was in NXT.
Yeah, she was part of that with Brooks Johnson.
It was him and Josh Briggs used to be a tag team together.
Yep. That's who it was.
Chase University.
Oh. No, I can't remember. I almost want to feel like they wore like jeans in the ring.
Yeah. I'm trying to think they had a team name.
Oh,
They didn't really have a team name. So I think it was just Johnson and Briggs. So, Chavo.
Chavo should be tournament.
man, I haven't heard of
Yeah.
that name.
Yeah, we'll see.
That would
We'll
be-
see where it goes. So, outside of that, any final thoughts, guys?
I got none, but thanks everyone for watching, tuning in. Thomas for commenting, and great show.
Yeah. Well, I got a couple here. My final thoughts. I know we're talking wrestling, but the football world or sports world in general. In the football world, they lost Paul Tagliabue, the former commissioner, yesterday, and NBA lost Lenny Wilkins, NBA great. So prayers and thoughts go out to their family, fans, the league. So definitely probably talk a little bit more about Paul on Wednesday for Primetime Blitz. So thank you, Thomas. It's always great to have you on the show with us.
Yeah.
Kevin?
Yeah. Interested to see what else happens with the WWE world. See what kind of finish they come up with the women's war games and the men's war games as well. Continue to watch these surprises for the tournament. Yeah, other than that, looking forward to Wednesday night. So should be good rest of the week.
Yep. All right, we'll see
Definitely
you
will
all next.
be.
Yep. See you all next week.
Have a great week, everybody.